Should Cristiano Ronaldo receive a 99 rated Team of the Season so far card for the Serie A? I'm your boy People of FIFA, smash a thumbs up if you agree and if you love Ronaldo as a player as well. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel for more and put on the notification bell. But besides Cristiano Ronaldo, we have many other players to show you. I've selected 2 goalkeepers, 6 center backs, 2 full backs, 6 center midfielders, 4 attackers, and we have some honorable mentions you can make a choose from. 2 extra players add to Team of the Season in the Serie A. You can do that at the end of the video. And if you think, FIFA, you're missing a player, just let me know it down in the comment section. That's not a problem, I'm open to feedback. So if you loved the vid, give a thumbs up, because here we go. Starting off with the goalkeepers, and it was a pretty hard choice to make. We also have 2 goalkeepers in, well, the last player pick at the end of the video. But for now, I go for Strakaška, the man of Albania, did great for Lazio Roma, and Lazio was on their way to win a new Scudetto title, with also Juve and Inter being in the race, but Lazio was on fire, scoring a lot of goals. But don't forget about the goalkeeper Strakaška, he kept a lot of clean sheets and made a lot of amazing saves. For the second goalkeeper, I had to choose between Gianluigi Donnarumma, Szczesny of Juventus, and Handanovic of Inter Milan. Looking back to that, it was one of the toughest decisions in this video. Also, those 2 goalkeepers will be in the final pick of the episode, so you can add an extra player if you think they should be in here. I go for Handanovic because he made more saves than the goalkeepers I just mentioned. He also kept more clean sheets. Looking to the save count for Handanovic, he was slightly better, but Szczesny and Donnarumma came very closely. You can disagree, no problem, let me know it down below. Not good enough for Manchester United and the king in Rome. We're talking about Chris Smalling. Smalling is playing a great season. Roma wants to try and hold on to him, but United is demanding £25 million. That could be a little bit too much. Well, then he goes back to United and they can sell him to another team or keep him for the rest of this forthcoming season. Smalling is already an amazing player, received several informed cards, so that means his Team of the Season looks tremendously overpowered. For Juventus, it's quite hard to pick up a defender. I won't go for Di Siglio or Danilo. Also, Alexandro is not in here. If you watch football, you know why. Matthijs de Ligt was not consistent enough. Chiellini was injured. Demiral injured. Rugani didn't play, so the only player I can select is a Bonucci. Also, the man Palladino of Atalanta Bergamo deserves a shout out, but I just go for Bonucci. Then we have the 2 center backs of Inter Milan on this spot, Stefan de Vrij and Skriniar. Both of them have put Diego Godin on the bench, and Diego Godin is a great center back, so that says enough about the qualities they showed on the pitch for Antonio Conte to make Stefan de Vrij and Skriniar the 2 center backs in the heart of the defensive line. Both of them are very consistent. You can rely on them, great defensively, but also they have amazing passing in the build-up play. And to finish the center backs off, we also have the couple of Lazio Roma, and that is the captain Acerbi together with Luis, and that is Luis Felipe, who is also linked with a move to Barcelona. Both of them are very good together. The one is a leader and the other one is more a man marker. Acerbi is the leader of the defensive line and Luis Felipe does whatever he desires from him. So that is an amazing combination, great teamwork. So these are my 6 center backs. Who are you missing? Let me know it down below. Well, for the full backs, it was quite hard to decide. As I told you, Alexandro in my opinion was not good enough, and I know even the biggest Juventus fans will agree with me. Then we go to AC Milan and they have Theo Hernandez. This guy received so many special cards that they won't go around him, and take a look at those stats. For a 92 rated Team of the Season, he looks like a 96 rated Team of the Season card so far. Theo Hernandez, great going forward, put in a lot of goals and assists, an incredible player. Who could have thought 3 years ago when Kolarov was let go on a free by Manchester City that he can play so long on such a high level? Kolarov is doing that for AS Roma. His free kicks are still out of this world, assisting, scoring goals, although his pace is not very high anymore in real life. He never gets outrun because his positioning and strength is from the highest level. From the fullbacks, we are going to the center midfielders, and we are starting off with a couple of Lazio Roma Roma, and that is Luis Alberto, the playmaker of Spain on the cam position, and behind him on the pitch and next to him on this page is Milinkovic Savic, the box-to-box engine from Serbia. Both of them are very compatible to each other. The one is the tactical genius, the other one is the hard-working center mid who is taking balls away and is important also in the build-up play. Both of them are very special in creating loads of chances for Ciro Immobile, for example, so those two center mids for me are a guarantee. One of my favorite players in this team of the season is Alejandro Papu Gomez. His football name is amazing, his skills are outstanding, and the 31-year-old captain of Atalanta Bergamo is one of the smallest players in the game. I believe he's 5'5" or 5'6", but he is so fast and a very fast thinker on the pitch. He never gets into battles on the pitch. He's always quicker than his opponent. He scored loads of goals, assisted loads of goals as well. For me, he is the perfect playmaker. Marcelo Brozovic is the only center midfielder I'm selecting for Inter Milan. Sensi started off great, but he picked up an injury. Borello did great, but not consistently enough. Brozovic, he was good, was consistent, and scored a very spectacular and important goal in the derby against Milan. And to complete the 6 midfielders, I've selected 2 players. One former Roma player and one Roma player. The first one is Luca Pellegrini. I'm not quite sure if that is correct, because Luca Pellegrini could also be that left back of Juve, but well, let's go for Pellegrini and Raja Nainggolan. Raja Nainggolan wants to stay at Cagliari because there he is the key player that scored 8 goals and 7 assists in the Serie A, and Pellegrini is the master assister besides Luis Alberto in the Serie A. So both of them really deserve it, and I had to let out a lot of players, like for example Rodrigo de Paul, but don't worry, you will find them all later on in the episode, so keep watching until the end. For the wingers, it was quite hard to decide what quality players should be in there, because Boga and Berardi did good for Sassuolo, but not super good, but still both of them collected around 10 goals, 6-7 assists, and in this team of the season they actually have a chance of making it, because the other wingers of the top teams, they didn't deliver. A man that did deliver in almost every single game is Cristiano Ronaldo, because guys, let's be honest, he almost scored 11, 12, 13 games in a row, beating the record of Gabriel Batistuta. So well, he is a man that can break records even when he's 35 years old. Ronaldo is still in top shape, and yes, he lost his dribbling skills a little bit, but maybe you can say he's playing more effectively nowadays than he did in his time at the start at Real Madrid and Man United, because there he was more a trickster, and now he's just boom, goal, celebrate, boom, goal, celebrate. Ronaldo is still in top shape, very strong, very fit, and I think he can play for a long time at the highest level. What do you think, guys? 99 rated, or should, just like with Lionel Messi in my La Liga video, EA made an exception to give him a 100 rated card for all the things he did in the past as well? One of the reasons that I didn't select a lot of fullbacks is that Atalanta Bergamo has 2 amazing, well, left mids, right mids that can actually play as a left wing back, but I selected them on the wing position, and that is Robin Gosens. Robin Gosens is one of them, and Hans Hateboer is playing on the right mid position, but I go for Gosens because he picked up more goals and more assists than Hateboer. Owned by Atalanta Bergamo, loaned out to Parma and sold to Juventus, and that happened in only 3 months time for Kulusevski. What a season for him. The Swedish player was unknown, but after 11 games he already banked in 6 goals and 7 assists, so everybody was, what the hell, who is this guy? Juventus is paying almost 40 million pounds for the player that didn't play a single minute in the team of Atalanta Bergamo. That means we have arrived with the strikers, and we are starting off with a couple of Inter Milan. Romelu Lukaku together with Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro got 11 goals, 1 assist, and Lukaku did even better. I believe he almost scored 18-19 goals in the Serie A with 5 or 6 assists. So if I had to choose between them, I would go for Romelu Lukaku, but what the hell, why shouldn't EA include both of them? Because they, with Inter Milan, had a great season as well. A player that will be 1000% guaranteed in team of the season so far in the Serie A is Ciro Immobile, because he is the ultimate goal machine. 30 goals in 28 games in the Serie A. He was on his way to break the ultimate record in the Serie A of 40 goals. So I think he could have done it. It's a shame that the season ended like it was. Maybe they will play, but I don't think the season will finish. So Ciro Immobile, he can't break the record, but he will get a team of the season spot. Joseph Ilicic, he destroyed Valencia on his own, scoring 4 goals in the Mestalla Stadium, and he also scored a goal from 50 yards out over the goalkeeper in the Serie A. His whole season was brilliant. Don't forget, Ilicic is already 32 years old, so he's not the youngest anymore. He was already written off by a lot of teams in the Serie A, but somehow the scouting of Atalanta Bergamo, they have genius scouts in their club because they scouted Ilicic at an older age, and now he's one of the superstars of the Serie A. And the last player I go for is Paulo Dybala. He scored a very important goal in the 2-0 win for Juventus over Inter Milan, making them, well, the #1 in the league, or else Inter Milan could have taken that spot. And looking back on that, that could have been very important because then Juve would have been 3rd right now and Inter 1st. But now it's Juve, Lazio, Inter. So that is a very important goal, but also in all the other competitions, he did a tremendous job by scoring a lot of goals, and most of them was super important. So guys, I've showed you 21 players I think should be in team of the season, but you can add 2 extra players from this page on. So let me know if you think there should be a 3rd goalkeeper, for example, with either Gianluigi Donnarumma or Chesney. You can also go for an extra center midfielder, or maybe 2 of them. Rodrigo de Paul of Juventus did great this season, and also Fabian was the only player actually reaching his level for his team Napoli. Then we have 2 strikers who can still get it, and that is, well, João Pedro. João Pedro banked in many goals, let's be honest about that. And what do you think about Edin Dzeko? Same story, still goal machines, 13, 14, 15 goals for them. And the last player I want to give an honorable mention is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Yep, he only scored 3 goals. 1 assist, but he only played 7 games. Looking back for LA Galaxy, he was the leader of that team, and the influence he had with Milan was even stronger than only the goals and assists he banged in. So for that reason, I think Zlatan Ibrahimovic should be there by EA. Give a thumbs up if you want to see Zlatan with a team of the season so far card in the Serie A, and also smash a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And what 2 players are you picking from this page? Let me know it in the comment section and in the live chat. I thank you all for watching, wish you all a very nice day, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown me